We're here with Nicole, and we want to talk about a great article that Nicole wrote recently called "Ladies, Let's Stop Declaring War on Men." This is on the Good Men Project, which is thegoodmenproject.com.
There is no war against men. There is no battle of the sexes. I wrote this piece in response to an article on Forbes.com. A girl by the name of Megan Casserly wrote an article titled
Why We Need to Stop Bemoaning the End of Men.
Why We Need to Stop Bemoaning the End of Men. So I was reading it and I'm into it and I'm like, oh, okay, like this is good. I'm into it. And then all of a sudden, like halfway through and then the very end, I was like, what? Just, it felt like she was piling onto men. As you always say, you can't stand it when women pile onto men.
Yes. I feel like also it's kind of a very easy thing for women. And I'm going to say, I think people do this in all different areas.
Sure.
And, you know, I'm going to say for this argument, I'm going to say women because this is what we're talking about. But it doesn't mean that men don't do it in different ways. But I mean, I think it's very easy. It's an easy sort of thing to jump on. It's an easy thing to say, like if you're, for example, if you're a single person, single woman, and you are having a tough time finding somebody, somebody says, oh, it's so hard to find a good guy, it's so hard to find a normal guy. The first reaction is like, yeah, there are no good guys.
Absolutely.
Because it's just an easy, almost excuse. I don't know. I mean.
Well, right, and I agree, and I think, and certainly it goes both ways. Yes, do men dump on, and it's unfortunate. Men dump on women, women dump on men. I think that stinks because it really perpetuates an unfortunate stereotype. I mean, I would want you as my friend and as my coworker to really help me along if you felt as though I was slacking or I needed to improve on certain things. And I wouldn't think like, oh, that Phil is just a dirtbag or he's putting me down.
Right.
We live in this patriarchal society and he's trying to suppress me. No, I mean, I think that the political correctness has gone awry. I really do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think, or that would be like if you were to call me sweetheart or honey. I wouldn't think like, oh gosh, he's being so sexist or he's objectifying me. I would think, well, it's just an affection. You know that I speak that way towards everyone.
Exactly. Yes, I feel the same way. In a situation like that, it depends on where it's coming from and what, you know, I mean, if I say it, you understand it's, you know, if somebody else said it to you, grabbed your butt inappropriately, that's a different story.
I just never want to see a woman take out her internal and external insecurities and unhappiness onto a man because that's not fair. Like if I have baggage within myself, I shouldn't be putting that on my husband. That's not fair.
You said that the man-child and omega male live among us. I'm waiting for all the good men to become mentors to these men.
Yes.
And while I kind of see where you're going with that,
I
kind of think more people just have to understand that those people, those kinds of men are going to be out there.
I do think it is all of our jobs to mentor people in life. I mean, you could be an alpha male and I mean, an alpha male still needs to be coached up in certain ways, personally and professionally.